अभी चेक करो, इज माई ऑडियो वीडियोस क्लियर टू एवरीबॉडी? कमेंट करके बोलिए। सॉरी सॉरी, अभी चेक करके बोलिए। सॉरी आई डिडंट ऑब्जर्व दिस। इज द ऑडियो इज क्लियर? टेल मी। अभी है, एम आई ऑडिबल? ओके फाइन, सॉरी। सो मैंने सो सो हियर सबसे पहले यू कैन सी नाउ हियर, नाउ इधर। So you might be know this thing. First thing here, इंजीनियरिंग एप्टीट्यूड। इंजीनियरिंग का एप्टीट्यूड में कितना मार्क्स मिलेगा? यू कैन सी ना 15 मार्क्स। नेक्स्ट इंजीनियरिंग मैथमेटिक्स में 13 मार्क्स एंड कोर सब्जेक्ट में 72 मार्क्स मिलेगा। एंड रिमेनिंग इलेक्ट्रिकल का भी सेम होगा आसपास। ओके, सो दिस मीन्स एप्टीट्यूड में भी 13 मार्क्स मिलेगा। फॉर इस इलेक्ट्रिकल में भी सेम वेटेज होगा। एप्टीट्यूड में भी 30 मार्क्स एंड the maths में भी, so here 15 मार्क्स, एप्टीट्यूड में भी 13 मार्क्स एंड इलेक्ट्रिकल का कोर में भी 72 मार्क्स मिलेगा। ठीक है। नाउ अभी सब्जेक्ट वाइज हम बात कर किया तो यू कैन हैव ए लुक एट नाउ हियर। So engineering mathematics, that is the most important subject to everybody. So everybody has to focus about this engineering maths. Engineering maths से हमको कम से कम minimum 13 marks में, so you can easily score to the 12 marks you can easily score अगर आपने properly preparation किया तो. So this we can say this is a rank booster subject, engineering mathematics. And if you observe in the last 30 years, so you get approximately 295 questions mila last 30 years mein. You can see now detailed topic wise weightage clearly I have collected. Linear algebra mein, so here 80 questions mila. Linear algebra mein 80 questions. On an average you can find this as 2 to 3 questions you can find. 2 to 3 questions will happens, and so this has a highest priority to every student. No student should neglect this algebra, highest priority. And इसके बाद so you can do it as a calculus. 70 questions mila in this last 30 years. So average, that means you can see this as a 2, average of the 2 questions for each paper. You can see that one. And this also very high priority, very high priority. And इसके बाद so here probability, that is the most important. Everybody has to focus about the probability. Probability का क्वेश्चंस थोड़ा so here डिफिकल्ट लगेगा, बट लेकिन अगर आपने प्रैक्टिस किया तो probability बहुत आसान बनेगा. Probability लास्ट 30 years में you can find 65 questions मिला. That means on an average, so it may be a near two questions you can expect. And this also high priority. So you can observe here, so this linear algebra, calculus, probability has a high priority. You have to give the high priority to these 3 topics in the mathematics mein. And try to focus as much as you can able to focus in these topics. And इसके बाद you can do it as a differential equations, so the high weightage, and complex variable, that is very low, so we can call it as a medium weightage. Okay, so the student who are seriously preparing, so then you have to prepare these topics very much. And linear algebra may, that also they used to focus mostly on the finding the rank of a matrix and determinant of a matrix and solutions are the homogeneous. From those topics you can find. And calculus में क्या होगा? So you need to use this thing as a limits में आएगा, limits continuity में आएगा, and so differentiability में आएगा chances है. And Taylor series, Maclaurin series है ना, इसमें भी problems आएगा. Right. And coming to probability में you have to see the basic probability means tossing a coin, rolling a die, etc. So basic problems में मिलेगा. So here number of days in a leap year, number of Sundays, number of Mondays in a leap year. They will ask the basic. And rolling a die, picking a card from a deck of cards. So that type of questions you can find the basic probability. And thereafter you can expect the problems on the total probability theorem and Bayes theorem. टोटल प्रोबेबिलिटी बेस्ड थ्योरम में जरूर आपको बहुत बहुत अच्छा प्रॉब्लम्स मिलेगा. एंड इसके बाद यू कैन एबल टू फोकस अबाउट द रैंडम वेरिएबल्स. Random variables, probability density function, that is we have seen this as a uniform exponential distribution function, Gaussian distribution function, and this is Poisson's binomial distribution functions. So these things are very important. You need to focus on these topics. Yes, mean calculations and the integration functions you need to remember, isn't it? That is about the engineering mathematics and differential equations for PI and CF calculations. So those things you have to focus much, right? And इसके बाद, so then coming to the next most important subject is a network theory. So here I hope network theory is a very important subject and everyone will like this subject, isn't it? Tell me. Network theory is a high weightage and everybody will like this subject. And so this from the last 30 years you can find this as a 270 questions आया in this last 30 years में. Okay, so the topics you need to mostly focus the network theorems. Network theorems, so that is a 90 questions mila, so you can, it has a high priority. And thereafter you can see now AC circuits में, AC circuit, that is also very high priority. And thereafter transients, yes, that is 40 questions आया and average 1 to 2 questions we expect, that is high priority. And thereafter two-port networks, and these topics you have to focus it, and these topics are very important. ठीक है? So you fellows should not neglect these topics. Theorems means you can find the theorems are MPT, Thevenin theorem, Norton theorem. Most of the problems will come from so this Thevenin theorem, Norton theorem and maximum power transfer theorem से मिलेगा. You can find most of the theorems, right? Fine. And so if you, and thereafter AC circuit, science model analysis. Now, so instead of talking about DC circuits, they are focusing more on AC circuits. AC circuit analysis also same as DC circuits, only the only difference you can find is J terms will come. So इसीलिए इस पर ये टॉपिक पर आप ध्यान करने के लिए ट्राई करो, थोड़ा कैलकुलेशंस होगा. एंड ट्रांसिएंट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, रिमेंबर transient part is very important. And two-port networks is also very easy if you are good in the DC circuit. First chapter if you are good, and two-port networks, all the parameters, most of the cases they are giving the H parameters, ABCD parameters, Z parameters, Y parameters. Only these four parameters they are repeatedly they are asking the questions. Okay. Next, coming to the another important subject, that is signals and systems. So signals and system, that is the most important subject for the both EC ka bhi, electrical ka bhi. And the most very good weightage topics you can find here is LTA system. LTA system means identifying the different type of nature of a systems, and then we need to identify, so finding a convolution, finding a response of a system, those are the LTA systems. Where the system is linear, time variant, and so stable, causal, non-causal, those things. And then convolution calculations. So from this last 30 years, you can find 85 questions Mila. You can have a see this thing. So this has high priority compared to all the topics. इसके बाद फोरियर ट्रांसफॉर्म्स, फोरियर ट्रांसफॉर्म, जेट ट्रांसफॉर्म, लैपलास ट्रांसफॉर्म, these are also very important. Okay, don't neglect these transformations. So Fourier transform, Laplace, jet transforms, LTA system, these four topics has a very good weightage. Of course, thereafter they are giving this as remaining topics. First you would try to complete. When the PYQ series will be started? Yeah, will be started. Will be started soon. It will be started, and we'll plan PYQ series. We will plan it. So after this, next sessions onwards, we'll plan the PYQ discussions. We'll discuss. So, and my request to all of you here. So just start doing the revision along with the PYQs. If we can able to practice the PYQs properly, then you can able to do them, you can able to complete the syllabus properly, easily you can able to revise it, and you can able to easily answer. Okay, so that means, so that's why start doing the PYQs. You will get to know. Right. So PYQs will play a very very important role, ताकि you will get to know how much the level you have prepared. So इसके बाद हमने PYQ session भी शुरू करने वाला. Okay, right. And coming to analog circuits. Analog circuits ka here, this is what tell me now here, and this is one of the most important subjects. So you can see around on average. So this is 305 questions Mila in the last 30 years. So the most important topic in this analog is op-amps. Op-amp has a number of applications it has. So it is adder, subtractor, integrator, differentiator, all this one. Based upon that, you will get the maximum number of questions are coming. You can see this thing. It has a high priority compared to all the topics. And thereafter, BJT amplifiers has a next priority. And the MOSFET, this will have high priorities. You can have a look at now. And then feedback and feedback amplifiers and oscillators, next priority you can have a look at. इसके बाद, so then right now I think so the last topic, that the clippers, clampers, the diodes of a full wave rectifiers now. So they are giving very less weightage they are giving. So what we can do here, the half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier, those things, so just formulas only, do revise once. That's enough. Okay, these diodes, half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier, clippers, clampers, they are giving very less, they are giving. Okay. Next, digital circuit. This is one of the very easiest subject. So everybody can easily score the subjects. Okay. So with a little effort, you can able to score it. Little effort. And so you can see this thing here, logic gates. Logic gates is a very important topic, and thereafter you can find the sequential circuit. This will have a high priority. Logic gates and sequential the compulsory. So one 2 marks question, one 1 mark question is compulsory. Sequential part se जरूर, so you can find the sequential se compulsory one question and logic gates se one question they are giving, and sometimes they are connecting the logic gate problem with the combination से mix करके मिलेगा आपको, and so those will be include the K-map also. Okay, so that's why don't neglect these topics: logic gate, sequential part, combinational circuits, and these are the expected weightage for this year also, right? And इसके बाद, so here the most important, most favorite subject of many of the students, isn't it? Control systems. And control systems, so you might be know about the control system. Maximum weightage is, that is what I mean of plots, that is stability criteria and Nyquist plot, Bodo plots and polar plot, Nyquist plot, and the stability analysis has the highest weightage compared to all. Okay, so then average you can find 3 questions, it has high priority. Next, frequency response questions मिलेगा, and time response and root locus. इसके बाद next priority level will goes to the time response and root locus में. So this complete PDF after completion you can able to download also. So here in the description में आपको link मिलेगा, in the link में एक complete PDF भी आपको मिलेगा, you can download, you can keep it for your reference. ठीक है? And the state space is a less weightage. Transfer function calculation also less weightage only they are giving. That is, transfer function means what? Tell me now. This is block diagram analysis, signal flow graphs. So one question we can expect from these topics. Next, the other thing is a communication subject. This is the highest weightage subject, and we can call this is a rank deciding subject also. Highest weightage. And first thing is the digital modulation techniques. So you can find it is around this 95 questions. Most of the cases digital modulation random process में मिलेगा आपको. Digital modulation, ASK, FSK, delta modulation, ASO, adaptive delta modulation में आपको मिलेगा. Random process, random variable, random process में मिलेगा. Most of the questions you can find it has a highest weightage compared to all the topics. Thereafter, analog modulations, information theory and noise has a high weightage. Okay, analog modulation में आपको you can able to get it as AM, FM. So here DSB, SSB आपको मिलेगा. Communication is not for electrical. Communication is only for ECU only. Next, after that, electronic devices. Electronic devices, this is a very conceptual subject. Very conceptual subject. You need to have a more deeper knowledge is required to answer the EDC subject. So in the last 30 years, you can find 160 questions mila. And all the questions are very deeper knowledge subjects. You have to be very deep knowledge you should have to understand the question itself. The problem is in EDC question only they will give almost 4 to 5 lines they will give. So it will appear like one paragraph. So by seeing the paragraph, the students will scare about those things and the students are skipping. But the thing is, Each and every concept they will given in the question only given. You need to read that one. You have to answer it carefully. So mostly you can expect now from MOSFET and BJT से आपको questions मिलेगा. And the PN junction diode से आपको analog circuits and EDC में mix करके देने वाला आपको. Okay. इसके बाद electromagnetics also very conceptual learning subject, and we can say this as a communications and electromagnetics. These are the your rank deciding subjects. Based upon your performance in this subject, your rank will decide. इसीलिए don't neglect these subjects. So these subjects will play a very important role. The student who want to get your rank is, so here under 500, top 10, top 100, if you want to get, you need to focus on these subjects. And in this, the most important the topic is transmission lines, electromagnetic waves. There's high weightage, thereafter vector calculus and electrostatics, antennas, and the last you can find the magnetostatics. Right. So you can start the serious preparation now onwards, and so that whatever the topics we have highlighted, and first of all you try to revise those topics, thereafter you can do the remaining topics, isn't it? So here and another great news to the aspirants of 2027-2028 के लिए. So the students, we are the offer, you can see this thing, great offer Unacademy is providing, who are seriously preparing for 27-28 के लिए. The 50% of offer is running, and they chance to double your extension also for freely. That means if you have taken a 1 year, you will get another 1 year. If you have taken 2 years, another 2 years you will get. This is because of the, so here our 10 years function, 10 years celebrations. So you can use the code of B with a D and to avail this opportunity. 50% of discount इसके साथ you will get additionally double extension. So if you have taken 6 months, it is extended to another 6 months. If you have taken 1 year, it will extend to another 1 year. And this offer, which is valid limited offer, so it will soon, the offer is going to expire. So try to utilize this opportunity. And another great thing is what tell me now here, the spin the wheel. By spinning the wheel, there is a chance to win the, so iPhone, snack coupon, tablets, discount coupon, smartwatch, so earpods, online test series, and Amazon vouchers. And this is valid up to, you can see now here, that 14th of December only. 14th of December. General aptitude. So here, general aptitude, what you can do here, you can practice from a PYQ से practice करो. General aptitude you can practice from a PYQ से practice करने के लिए try करो. And the test series which is also available, you can have a look at here. And so the नया batches भी हमने launch किया. The new batches you can see for 2028 के लिए and 2027 के लिए भी हमने नया batches launch किया. So here the batch starting from 13th of December. And the another batch for Dronacharya batch for 2027 के लिए भी EC and electrical दोनों के लिए भी available होगा. Right, starters kit is available for EC and electrical के लिए. And so नया batch हमने launch किया. You can have a look at that is measurements. So actually, so here measurements, that is for the electrical के लिए. So that's why I didn't discuss about those topics. Okay, and so that measurement, the topic is, that is for the, what we can say, IESC के लिए गेट में नहीं ना, इसीलिए So आगे हम डिस्कस करेगा those topics separately. And so crash courses is running. You can have a look at now here. And Naya batches we started. Nakshatra batch is running. And another great features of Unacademy is Unacademy Una. You can directly talk to Una. So in the different modes are there. I hope all of you are utilizing these modes. Quiz mode, voice mode, smart summaries. By giving a complete PDF, it will summarize all the information. Briefly will summarize. That will helpful. Right. Fine, we'll plan, we'll take it. And test series also available for the freely. And we do offer the two subscription plans we are offering here. You can have a look at now, Plus as well as Iconic. Plus में top educators classes मिलेगा, live doubt solving, evaluated main course, mains and structured courses PDF मिलेगा, live test, unlimited access. एंड आइकॉनिक में एडिशनली क्या मिलेगा, ऑल द प्लस फीचर्स के साथ एंड फिजिकल नोट्स भी मिलेगा एंड पर्सनल कोच भी आपको मिलेगा. Right, and according to time convenience, book a slot and directly interact with the educators. So you can start the serious preparation to achieve your dream goals. Okay, so we are there and for you to provide the best dollars so that try to achieve your dream goals. And these are the GATE 2025 ranks from Unacademy. You can have a look at all the different branches. You can find the top ranks from Unacademy only. Now it's time for you. You can start your serious preparation with the Unacademy to achieve your dream goals. Yeah, soon it will come. So here by Monday it will be updated. Don't worry. By Monday the complete schedule will be updated. Okay. Fine. So that's it for today. So then, so we soon will see you in the plus courses. So to achieve your dream goals. Okay. Okay then. See you. Bye bye.